Hi, I'm Phil Bridges, owner of Straight Arrow Repair. Ever want to know how a repairman fixes things? Well, come with me and I'll show you how I solve problems. Let's make things better together.
Guess what? You're back. Sorry I haven't been recording as regular as I would like to, but it's still coming. Still really busy, but when I work by the hour, I certainly cannot charge, so I'm not charging this gentleman here. But what they don't like this toilet this close to the shower. So they want to locate this toilet over here. And that's a bit of a journey. 3-inch line goes straight through there. There's already got water lines going from it. So we're going to end up having to go out, down, around, and connect further up. And we've got all the pieces for that. But let's see. First of all, we need to measure. If you see right here from the wall, finished wall, to the center of these bolts, we'll bring it over here. It's 12 inches. That gives it lots of room behind here, so you really wouldn't have to be that close. But so we're going to go from the finished wall there's how far out we want to be. Now we have to decide, if we get too big, we're starting to get into the counter. If you see, this is the water. I mean, they'd literally be in the corner of the cabinet, but we want to decide how big of a person we're going to have to allow for. And we want these slots to be where when you slip it down in here, that T-bolt, that it will be hanging. You can hang on it right there when it's fastened to the floor. But again, I want it, like I'm saying, the center line is on the center of this. And this you can buy, I don't know, it's not very much, less than $5. You can put 3-inch on the inside, 4-inch on the outside. So it's set up that way. So over here, they allowed a lot of room because there's going to be a door here. So I don't think you need that much room. Although we do need 6-8 inches from the thing. So four inches out. And then, so 12 inches out from where the bolt comes through. 4 plus 4 to the tank and the bolt, and then 8 inches after that. So we'll make it 13. We'll give it 1 inch more. So then in the center, you can kind of eyeball this. Take a pencil mark around. Now what we'll do is we'll make this a little bigger because there's a little bit of a ledge right there, not much. But it can be pretty wide because you have really wide area there. So we'll just cut it a little bit to make sure. So we'll drill a hole. Have a jigsaw. Good job. And we'll cut that out. And then we'll bring you back with us and see what it does. See what it looks like down there. All right, see you in a minute. All right, so Clay did the work and cut that out. So it sets right in really well. A little closer than I would like it to be, but it's got room for a big fat guy, I would think. Not Andre the Giant, who could not use a regular toilet. He actually did it in the bathtub and then used the shower to clean it out. So we're not making it that hard. We are going to set this toilet here so that they can get as much room as they can right here with a cabinet. Now, if you look down in here, you literally, can you see the 3-inch pipe right there and the other pipe crossing it? We're not going to be able to drop right straight down into that 3-inch pipe. So we're going to go 90 back a little ways and then drop down into it. It's the only way it's going to work. Recognize, improvise, overcome. So we can put this in a temporary fashion. Again, remember I said on that T-bolts, we want those to sit like so. Look. Like that. So we're going to take those in here, and they're going to be like right there. So in order to hold that, I'm going to use a screw gun and screws, because you can take those right back out if you don't want, you need to move something. So just give me a minute and I'll have all this.
Getting those arms, you can't go through without breathing. Don't go there.
I'm not doing that cave stuff. I leave that for other people to die a frightened death, where you got to breathe to move, breathe out. No, I'm not doing that. Not my style. Drop that light down here. Let me have that hand light. Dude, looks like they had a...
That's what I was thinking, but that goes such a way. That goes to...
It's a vent. Okay, that goes up in the wall. Right there.
No, that has to be this.
Nope, that goes up into the wall. It's a vent, 3-inch. They have a drain that runs into it and down. But that should be the sink over there.
Well, this is the line that goes here. Thing was right there.
Yeah, so they'll have a T up here. Inside that wall, and it goes over to it and then comes out and it'll run down. I don't know what that is.
This?
That's a vent, maybe?
This right here goes into that wall over there by the stairs and goes up.
Oh, it goes, that's a vent for upstairs or a drain for upstairs.
Yeah.
So, we got to get from right there and then through here. I don't like having a bunch of 90s. That'd be 3 or 4 90s. Yeah, we got a little room right here. but we got to have enough room to fall down in here. So we got to put a T right here. Wow, this will be tough.
But we're playing around to move around now.
Oh yeah, it's not like some of the houses are really tight. Well, dude, this just comes over here and unloads.
Yeah, that don't know where it goes.
Was it just, where's that connect to? Can't tell.
I haven't gone down there. I can.
There's no water over there. There's no bathroom or nothing. Oh, upstairs there is. Well, how's that work? Okay, that's another project. So, next thing we got to do is put a 90 on there, see where we fall out, and then put the T up here. So we fall out. I want to break away a bit with that for me. Alright, so there's absolutely no room to turn 90 up. I only have two, or the up and have 290. One dropping down there, one dropping it, but there's just room to put, for instance, here's the 90, or there's the 90. So I have to go this direction. I'd rather go this direction.
Oh, you'd have to go around that.
We'll have 190 here, 190 here. Yeah, there's too many pipes over here. Yeah, you're right. So we'll go that direction over and turn them. Particularly with sewer.
Yeah.
Yeah, with sewer, if you can get a 90 that is a true 90, much tighter than that. But you're trying to get solids through that, and it won't do it. You'll have a lot of them sooner. So we're trying to eliminate, create it. So I'm using cuts. Yeah. This is, instead of a direct 90, this is swept. It's not straight up.
It's
and
not
down.
like flat and corner.
They literally make one that's a little tighter over here, and it just goes like that. And you'll end up collecting solids right there, and you'll end up having a smaller area for it to flush. Whereas if you have it like this, it will tend to push through because there's nothing for it, no corner for it to hang up in. And that's what you want.
And how do you install it?
Now, to do this, since we are solid in the floor, going through the wall here, and solid down there, we can't move this pipe to close it up. So what we're going to do is cut this pipe right here, and then cut it right there. And you're like, oh my goodness, that's mighty big. Yeah, there's a reason. So what I'm going to do and is glue it on this end, and then the excess, well, here we'll have to take what they call a coupling. There's a coupling that has no ridge on the inside, so you can slide it. Whenever you put your piece up in here, you'll be able to slide that short piece of pipe in there, and then slide that coupling onto it after you glue it. But we'll put that short piece in there after I glue it on this side. And then we'll put a 90 over here. I hope this doesn't create any kind of problem. 90 over here. So this one tilt up a little bit. And then the other one will tilt up just a little bit. 1, 2, two things plumbers know is things go downhill and payday's Friday. There you go. So what I do next is get 2 repair couplings, or one. I never like, and I think we have 2. We can get another. We're gonna get one coming in that way, one over there, and then one over here. So we'll need 3. So we need one more, and then we'll come down here and cut things. You know, be careful we don't get into this. This is
also have to splice it to a hole.
Yeah, we gotta drill a hole, run a half-inch line, we'll shut the water off, and go up right there to the side of the toilet. And then we can, after we got this one hooked up, make sure it's working, then we'll cut the other one off, take it out, cap it, so nothing comes out that end. But believe me, this is going to see a little bit. All right, so this is being great. Mark where I'm going to have to slide on, so I'd be inside of this. Right about somewhere. And that allows me to cut way over here. I think I'll be good. I don't want to be laying here like this.
I know. So you get a bunch of poop on you.
Yeah, good chance.
Set up and stay free time.
I don't know what's up.
They get to see what comes out of the drain.
Yeah, nobody likes that.
We'll censor it.
Like when I start throwing up. That is not me going back and forth. That's the trigger. I'm holding the trigger full blast. All right, here comes the other one. Huh?
I know I can serve it up.
Under and we're using a power saws with metal cutting blade. I know. All right. So use wet dry glue. It's a little more expensive, but I can use in any kind of situation. Not a lot more expensive. A little bit. It shouldn't be. All right. Let's have the repair coupling, which is at your feet. see the regular couplings right down there. So we'll show them the difference. So what you would use a repair coupling for is like a pipe that's in the ground, or in this case, a pipe that's already fastened in, going up in the walls. You're not going to be able to move it. So a regular coupling, if you notice, this has a ridge and it won't let you go any further than that. That way it always allows room for the other side to fit in. A repair coupling is smooth all the way through, right? So, like if you cut a section of this, you can just dig a little further on the other side. When you cut it out and slide this repair coupling on each side, and then when you put the piece in, you can slide that repair coupling on. Whereas a normal coupling, you would not be able to slide it, but like that halfway, and you wouldn't be able to, you'd be trying to figure out how to get that piece in. It can be done, but it's not easy. So that's what a repair coupling is for. And it's quite handy.
Do you like them better than regular couplings?
Well, I mean,
But they're more expensive.
not enough to, you know, the regular couplings keep you from going too far with a piece, so it can happen. It's just a little extra bit of.
Also have the Ford joint.
Yeah, the Ford fittings. Yeah. So anyway, here's where we're gonna use this. About where that I don't know what they're doing with this. This ain't even holding anything. I can't even get it in there.
Like,
Oh boy.
oh, will it slide over the cup?
I need something to slide that. Yeah, I gotta have my hammer to tap it. Yeah. All right, so now I slid that coupling on, so I'll put glue on both sides of it whenever I get ready to glue it together. And we'll need a piece that slip into this and up to that. So take measure size. 3 1/4, 3 3/8. All right.
One video can get 6 days.
Yeah, that's what she's. All right. Make sure this fits before I go gluing it. Yeah. Now I need to glue it. Okay. All kinds of clumsy.
Don't spill on you like we did on that one house.
It burns.
Oh, look, what the hell?
It's burning. It's burning.
At first it didn't burn that bad, but it's
like
Been there for a while.
the witch from The Wizard of Oz. It's burning. Okay. And now we're ready to use this repair coupling.
Yeah. Probably wondering why.
All right. Ta-da. Turn it a quarter of a turn. Now we got to get all the way around. Well, we'll come down out of this, go over. And it'll turn. Nah.
You'll see how the box.
That night. May have to cut another short piece. Two and a half inches. Clean all that up. Pieces of my way. Okay. I don't know what that piece of pipe is up there. Here we'll loose fit everything. 7 inches there. Yeah, 7 inches. Okay, so same angle as flat. So what I'm gonna do, you can use a Sharpie or something like that, marker, but mark where it goes. So everything goes in the right place. This on the bottom. Take it apart. Damn, that rock's making me feel. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so. Yeah, and then stick it up in there. Yep. So we're gonna take it all apart, put it back together, and then just do it one piece at a time. Stick it together when you don't want to.
Yeah. 2 and 1. Where's 3?
1, 2.
1 is 3. 5. This 2, 3.
Yeah, it looks like it.
5. You might want to put glue on. You might want to put it up. Let's put it up there and then put that one on. This one like
clumsy. But invariably, plumbers make enough money they eat a lot so that they are big. So you end up finding little guys like you do the work. Have to give you a raise because you do all the crawling. Eventually they sit at home and say, go do that job. You know how to do it yourself. And then you get big because you make more money. So. Well, there it is, all glued together. We end up putting a coupling here to make it right. Regular coupling, not a repair coupling. So this is really odd because of all the other plumbing pieces that we have. But now we're going to get in the PEX, which we'll have to shut the water off. So, we got to go up the hill and turn the water off and then connect into it and drill the holes. So we'll take it up there with us when we drill the hole. We'll also take you when we connect it together. What do we got? Below the floor, to the floor, 18 inches. So 19 inches plus whatever height you want to splice in above there. We'll cut off the other side, coupling it over here, transfer the toilet. Okay. All right, so you missed a lot. We had to deal with water and couldn't hold the camera and keep everybody from being wet. I got wet. But anyway, all the water run downhill even though it was shut off. Brought a lot of water out in a couple lines and just quit running. Anyway, we finally got it going. We cut off, we shut off and did a coupling. So we have that ready to put a electric on. Bolted the nuts to that toilet. Now I need to bring this toilet here. We also put a cap or a plug on this side. So I push it down in the floor. Tighten that up. Pretty close. You may want us to move it. I don't know. But there you go. Anyway, so I'll put the nuts on this. In the water. Washer. this will have to come up, but this is just temporary. We have put flooring and spray texture and all kinds of things, but we still got to climb under there and cut off the other side. Still got to cut that flange off over there. Put in a piece of plywood, cut that off. I need to let that flush more than once, but we need to cut that off underneath and then cap on so we don't get methane smell. And this flange doesn't have to be here. See what happens. That is another damn line. It's Phil Bridges. If you like what you saw, you think it might be helpful to somebody else, push that like button and let other people know what you and I now know. And we'll work together toward making a brighter future. By the way, we're not Americans, we're Americans. See you next time.